It's going pretty well. We took a rough loss to P9 early, and we took a loss to the Sprite Dragon deck. We lost to PO, and we lost to the Sprite Dragon deck, which was pretty cool. Tempo Xerox show. Now it's round 7. Let's battle. I reveal a cat. I am 4-2 as well. Did I choose this companion? I sure hope I chose this companion. I choose this companion. All right, Lurrus battle. What do we have here? What do we have here, chat? Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. No way this is a keep? Man, you guys don't live in the same world as I do, huh? Oh. No way this is a keep, he says. You guys don't want to keep this hand? Alright, I'm all again. Fine. I'll listen to you, chat. Just you guys. Alright, I keep this hand. Bottom. Done. No reason to play Bobble and turn on Mindbreak Trap. We're gonna go Flooded Strand. We're gonna make the value play of Flooded Strand, Underground Sea, Dark Ritual, Lurrus, Bobble. And we're gonna hope our Lurrus resolves, because if not, we're gonna have nothing left. Oh, well, what's the Bob quote? What is the Bob quote, chat? Something about oh, we're in. No, like the actual quote on Dark Confidant. Greatness at any cost. That's the one. Greatness at the cost of dark ritualing. Alright, we did it, chat. We had a cat resolve against a 7-card hand. It only costs us a dark ritual and a bad piece of mana. Opponent has Brainstorm. And Black Lotus. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Opponent has Black Lotus Lurrus. Can we beat it? Can we beat Black Lotus Lurrus? Here it comes. We were not able to play our Lavinia on turn 1. Unfortunate. You hate to see it. Can we beat Black Lotus Lurrus? That is the question. Island. So this must be PO then, yeah? Must be PO. Alright, you get a cat too. Everybody gets a cat. Everybody gets a cat. Because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. Ian. Oh man. Alright, Laughing Rock. What do you have for me? What do you have? Oh, my jig is up. Alright. We don't have a bad hand to follow this up with. Oh, a good one. Nice. Niceu. Bobble, sure. They know my top card. I don't even know my top card. That's like cheating. Uh-oh. Blue, Time Walk? I sure hope not. Oh, Time Walk is so good here. Alright, opponent had a more powerful hand than me. If I had drawn the Sapphire and could have just jammed turn 1 Lavinia, I feel like we would just snap win the game on the spot, huh? Oh no, their own Lavinia and a Caracas. Oh no, we're dead. It was nice playing with you guys. We had a good time. Both teams fought hard. I'm just kidding, we're gonna play it out. All right, okay, all right, okay. I would like to try again. All right, okay, all right, okay. White mana. Ooh, okay, all right, okay. All right, okay. So, swords this Lurrus. Wasteland their Caracas. And we're in business. Sword your Lurrus. Wasteland your Caracas. All right, game is on, chat. You thought we were done and we thought we were out. You thought we were out. You thought Black Lotus Cat, that's unbeatable. It might still be unbeatable. Opponent can just cast Ancestral or something. I don't know. Time Vault. Ooh, they might be on one of my older lists here. You underestimate how bad the card Paradoxical Outcome is. The card Paradoxical Outcome is just unplayably bad. So here, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play my, I'm not actually gonna do it for our Lurrus stuff. I'm gonna go for Lavinia, and I'm gonna strip mine their, am I gonna strip mine their island? And yeah, I think we're gonna strip mine their island. They can't play any mana rocks, and then we can vamp for an Ancestral and try to get back in this game. Or vamp for Deadweight, not the worst, but we don't have the mana for it really. All you have to do is remove the 3/2 from play. Ah, who would have thought? I think that Time Vault is just like kind of a risky proposition that's not great. I don't think it's I wouldn't play it. I would attack there if I were them. We found a Bob? Oh, I forgot to vamp on my upkeep. You really hate to see it, chat. I was too hype. I was too hype. But this, and we got a Bob, so you know, kind of worth actually. I think that PO is not a very good deck for Lurrus because I think Mishra's Bauble was a really bad card in PO. They just concede? Oof. I think Laughing Rock is thinking about conceding because their breakers are not very high. They talked to me about it in the beginning of the game. Maybe that's the reason why. Ooh, okay, so we want Mindbreak Trap and Null Rod and Wasteland and Deadweight and Swords out and Seal in. And then we want our Baubles out. I actually think I'll just take this Lantern out as well. I actually don't want Reanimate. Well, I can Reanimate off their Deadweight. Maybe it's okay. Reanimate might be fine. One card cut. This is vintage. You put Null Rod in every deck. Come on now. Might take a land. I really don't think we need as many lands. Maybe I won't take a land. Maybe what we'll do is we'll take a Ritual, a Therapy, or Reanimate, maybe. I think you still want your Petal, just to help you play your cat. You're still trying to race. Your Petal is just another way where you get a Dark Confidant on turn 1. I don't think it's better than a land. Cut a Daze in the draw, but I don't know if it's against PO. It's pretty bad in the draw. Cut a Daze. It's really important. It's like one of our only interactive stack interaction spells, though, so it's like really hard to cut. Definitely want to keep in Vamp. We could cut one Therapy. Got one ritual. Got one ritual, I think. It's going. How's it going, Winged? How you doing? Yeah, Swords is good, but Deadweight is better for sure. That's 3 pairs, baby. 3 pairs. It is so close, but it's not close. Yeah, basically what Mascot Demon said. All right, we're gonna mulligan this hand though. Ah, yes, the turn 1 Lavinia hand I will keep, and we're definitely gonna bottom one of these therapies. They're really bad. The turn 1 Lavinia hand. Now, do we die before turn 1 happens? That's the next question. PO does PO things. Let's find out. Thanks, Marisha. Thanks for the sub. Enjoy the emotes. Ooh, Bobble Self for value? Bobble Self for value? Nope, they bobbled me. I would bobble Self for value there. They have Time Vault. I would make a very, and Mox Hopeful, I would make a very large assumption that they're on PO. Only 4 cards in hand right now, up to 5 cards. I think I'm just gonna jam Time Walk to start this. I think jamming Time Walk is better than playing. Is it better than playing Lavinia? Maybe it's not. Maybe just playing Lavinia is the best play. Because this way we would just ponder on the next turn. We could find another mana source if we Time Walk, but that doesn't really like. If we don't, it's kind of a waste. I'm kind of into just Lavinia-ing right now. I actually don't think we're supposed to Time Walk here. Time Walk does get better once we have like Dark Confidants and stuff. Like Time Walk, for Time Walk to be good, it has to be like Land or Lotus, right? Man, Lavinia just resolves. It's a pretty low chance to be Land or Lotus, so I don't really like Time Walking there. They could easily have Pyro in their deck, but if they're copying my Esper list, then they don't. We do want to dodge a Caracas. Is their own Time Walk? Maybe a Mystic Remora? Maybe their own Lavinia? A Balance! Okay. Not bad. Lose my Lavinia, but they lose their Tundra or their Tolarian. Yeah, they lose their Tolarian, we lose our Lavinia. Do they have Moxen to follow up? They do. That's bad for us. They have 2 Moxen. They repeal their Sapphire. Makes sense. Sapphire. Remora. Remora is good. It's really bad against Bob if I can draw a fetch land, though. Fetch land, please! Or a Wasteland. I'll take a Wasteland as well. The Deadweight. Give them 1 card for the ability to ponder. 1 card for ponder. I think it's fine. The problem with passing is all opponent needs is land or Mox for us to be infinitely far behind forever. I actually think that you do want to just ponder here. It's a little unfortunate, I agree, but I think the ponder is reasonable. Ah. Alright, so no shuffle, and we jam our Bob, which gets us in a pretty good spot. Opponent can still do Lurrus things, unfortunately, but we have a Bob, so we have at least some counterplay now. They hit their land. They're still a Moxen away or a Bobble away from a Lurrus. Nice, we dodged a Lurrus. That's really, really good for us. And probably very, very lucky for us. Probably, like, extremely lucky. Pearl, not a great draw. Can't pay for it yet. Wasteland. Okay, that's what I like to see. So I would like to just pay for this Pearl, but wastelanding a Tundra in this situation is much, much better. That's just classic Magic Online, drawing the Pearl after shuffling it. We're not time walking here. I think time walking here would be very greedy. Yeah, definitely wasteland first so they can't play a Snapcaster Mage. I think time walking here would be super greedy. I think we're just gonna play our cat, like. Like, this is not stopping me from playing creatures. Opponent has to put 2 mana into this now. It's gonna be really hard for them to keep it up because they just like can't afford to. We're in a really good spot. This is like one of the big reasons why I built the deck the way it is, was to beat this deck that I've created over here. Ooh, that's a really good draw for them though. We might just die now. We could just die now. We could just get PO'd and die now. Unfortunate. Super unfortunate. We didn't really have an opportunity to therapy for a PO, so. We were 1 turn away from Lavinia. Kind of. We can get some POs in chat. Ooh, they found the Caracas and a Lavinia. Bounced my Lurrus. Passed the turn. Not a bad start for our opponent. We need to find an answer. We're actually in good shape here. So we just time walk. Oh, they have a Swords as well. Ah, all right, okay. Well, we have Deadweight as well as Time Walk here. Oh, we also found our Wasteland. You love to see it. You love to see it. Deadweight. Time Walk. Land. So do we have to kind of use this Wasteland, right? I guess we don't have to do it right now though. Could I have done this? No, I used all my black mana. 3, 4. Thoughtseize. Interesting. Kind of like that. We can't play our I guess we could play our Lavinia. It's really bad though. They have a Caracas out. It's really bad to just play Lavinia into Caracas here. I think I would rather just Thoughtseize my opponent, Wasteland my opponent, and play a Lurrus. I think it's better. Oh, Thoughtseize line was better. Oh, Thoughtseize line was better. Oh, Thoughtseize line was better, chat. Yeah, Urza's Bobble for therapy. I put a lot of thought into this, okay? I put a lot of thought into this. I didn't just willy-nilly put this pile together. To be fair, P9 put the initial thought and then I tuned it. But the Urza's Bobble, that's a big fucking brain. Alright, what did opponent draw? I guess they have their own cat, right? So they get to play Cat Bobble here. We know they have Flusterstorm. I guess they play Cat Remora here, which is fine. Oh, they have a Lotus as well. They have Flusterstorm Lotus. Okay, that's fine. So now we have the ability to either replay Lavinia from our yard or replay our Deadweight from our yard. I think we would rather just Deadweight, give them the card, and then, oh man, our one black source is really kicking our ass here. Theoretically, we could just play Lavinia Dark Confidant, and all they do is rebuy a Mishra's Bauble. I actually think that's better, because opponent can draw Pio, and we would really like the Lavinia to be in play. I think you're wrong. I think we definitely want to just play Lavinia here. Lavinia, Bob, pass. They can't even bobble into Lavinia. That's absolutely correct. I've been waiting to play this deck all week on stream, Winged. I've been just waiting for this deck to be able to play it. I've just because I wanted to put it up when I 5-0'd with it, but P9 asked that I didn't, which is fair. You didn't even end up playing it today. I played it today, but I've been waiting to stream this deck all week. I think it's one of the coolest decks I've ever played. I've never played like a Dark Confidant mid-range beatdown deck with Tendrils combo. It's so cool. What'd they draw? What'd they draw? Oh, they're just gonna replay their own Lavinia. Yeah, we don't care about that because we have a Deadweight in our yard. We can draw a land, we can play our Deadweight and pay for it. I think it's cooler than Rat DPS. Alright, we're gonna pass on this Bob just to get rid of this Lurrus for now, which should be good enough. And I can also attack with my Dark Confidant here, which is nice. Alright, we're gonna cast Deadweight on this Lurrus, and then we're gonna pay for Mystic Remora. They cannot Flusterstorm Deadweight because Deadweight is an enchantment. God, so cool. I disagree. I think Tendrils has been a great part of our deck. Tendrils gets you out of the situations that you just like can't win normally, like a Tarmogoyf or something. And then Tendrils also enables you to have like powerful Demonic Tutor turn 1 kills. I think Tendrils has been fine today. It hasn't been like stellar today, but it hasn't come up that much. It gave us an out in that game where we got null rotted, but like before we got null rotted, we still had the out of Tendrilsing our opponent. If opponent wants to trade the Lavinia for the Dark Confidant that can come back every turn, I will opt up for the trade. Alright, so all we know is opponent has a Flusterstorm in their hand, which is not very good against our deck. We're in really good shape here. We're more, our deck is geared with the idea of Remora Pio in mind, so we actually play a really good game against it. 2-card Monty? Yeah, I think main deck Leyline is pretty good. I played against a mono black Hex Steps Helm Leyline deck. I guess that's also considered 2-card Monty. But I think that Hex Steps is really bad right now because 2 people are playing main deck Caracas. But Vampire Hexmage is actually pretty good. It's a 2/1 first striker. Ooh, is that a Null Rod? Is that a Null Rod? I can't pay for the Null Rod this turn though, but maybe that's fine. It's just another layer that they have to unravel between the Lavinia. I have no idea. I guess they can just draw. They can't even draw Force of Will here. I guess I should represent swords. Oh well. I would assume opponent is dead because this is what PO is what everything PO hates. Lavinia, Null Rod. It's very hard for my deck to die to Bob. I have 1 3-drop and 2 4-drops in my deck currently. But now that I said that, I'm sure I'll die to Bob. But we should be able to win on the next turn, so should be okay. And we're also going to lifelink for 3, so we should be in a good shape. Yo, Jay Pinter, how's it going? How did your day go? Hope you had enough. I hope you had some fun. Thanks for the host. Taxian Pro, Black Lotus right after we play Null Rod, Ancestral. Ancestral will get Flusterstormed, but I guess we can pay for it right now. But I don't really want to pay for it. I want to just like play a Deadweight. But I guess I'll try it. I'm gonna probably just let this get countered if they fluster it, I guess. They didn't even fluster. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna cast Deadweight on this Lavinia and attack and win. Really, it's like pretty much impossible for my Dark Craft. It is actually impossible for my Dark Craft to kill me the way I've constructed my deck, so. Man, Deadweight not being Flusterstormable is insane. All right, and a 5-2 for BobCat on the Breaker Life. It happens, man. It happens. We specifically made the deck so that it's really hard to die to Bob. I think P9 is really scared of getting hit by Bob for 8 by Cruz and all those cards. So they're just not even in our deck. Whether that's right or not is a different conversation, I would assume. We'll have to find out. All right, that's a 5-2. I'll stick around to see if we break her into top 8 or not. I'm gonna probably just cut the VODs while we wait. I think that's my plan because so for everyone who's currently watching, my plan tonight is to, after this is over, do the metagame report on it and then try to go to bed so that I can play in so I can stream the 3 a.m. challenge as well. Whether or not that actually works out, that's kind of up to just that's kind of just up to, well, see if that happens or not, if I get enough sleep or not. But I'm going to try to stream the 3 a.m. challenge as well. It worked last week. I was able to sleepwalk my way into a top 8 last week at 3 a.m. So, yeah, the Sunday one is at 3 a.m. Eastern. So, it was 51 players last week. A lot of EU players and a decent number of Japanese players. Even a bunch of crazy grinders like BCTLA. Okay, so I'm going to start cutting the VODs. So for anyone who doesn't know, all of my VODs from the Twitch streams go up on YouTube directly following the stream. And they're cut up by match and put into playlists and stuff, and it's really fun. P960, what a god. Oh no, Max lost both matches in his 5-2. Yikes. That is bad for me, actually. Because a 5-0 going into 5-2 is likely to have better breakers than us. We'll have to see, though. What is Clone 9 on? I know what P9 is on. I don't know what Clone 9 is on, though. We had really bad breakers going into this round, 16. So it's likely we don't even come anywhere close. But we'll just stick around for it.